Hello there everyone and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3. We are now looking at the battle for Venice, and since Ney has already fought a battle and he is the one that marched the furthest, we're gonna have Masséna march first and attack Venice. They have 4,000 men and we have a combined force of about 3,000. So we'll see how this goes. Interesting regiments, but no Dude Meister. That is well. Right. Let's go ahead and start this. The Battle of Venice, 1805. Karl von Oester. You know what? I just realized that I have not started the music that I play in the background normally. I turned it off because I never started it. That's what I should say. It wasn't like I turned it off. I just never turned it on. So a quick break, and I'll turn it on. And so now we have the music. Unlike Napoleon, we don't have a balloon, so we don't know the enemy's position. And looking at the current state of this, my artillery does not really have a good position. We'll have it stationed here. I don't think we're not gonna do the attack unless we have all men up here. So we're gonna start. You know what? I imagine Ney coming marching right up here, so he can take the center. It's a bit dangerous, possibly, but you know what? We can move everything over here because this is a pretty good hill for the artillery as well. So we'll have our artillery there, and we'll have our two cavalry units right here, and then we have general over here, and then we have everything, and then Marshal Ney can come in through there and attack the city from that direction. Enemy! Oh, not enemy reinforcement. My reinforcements. The enemy decided to move all his men into one stonking position right there, which is not going to do well for him. Because our cannons are firing straight into this mess. They've gone ahead and deployed everything they have right there into one clusterfuck of the nasty Austrian stuff. Right. We'll deploy our troops here and await Marshal Ney and the cavalry. We'll see if we can get the cuirassiers to come in through here. They'll be stationed over here, and the 7th Light Horse will be stationed next to the artillery, next to the general, to protect that. At the same time, we got Marshal Ney and his troops coming in. He's gonna have to bring his cannon through this forested area. Might take a while. And I believe Marshal Ney, they have... look at this. A unit has spawned here because we've got a little bit of a trench set up. But this was sort of the position I think we should set up Marshal Ney, and so he can lay down fire towards the enemy right here. We got some Austrian hussars riding around. We got the Austrian general. Don't want to get too close to them clusterfuck because are they firing back at us, or is that just our cannon position might not be that well? We probably should move the cannons up to here where we get a better view of the enemy. At the same time, we have our troops, or Masséna's troops, moving up. Chasseurs à pied marching up. Nice looking fellows. Then we've got, what is this? A veteran line. Then we got more chasseurs. And we've got a unit of grenadiers. Oh, I think we were with the flag bearer. Yes! And this is by the officer. Let's see if we can get further behind in the line somewhere. Pretty close to the music though, so we can hear it. Well, it would be nicer if they'd still march, but they're done with that. Let's have the cuirassiers move into position there. And then we'll move cannons up. And we'll move the lines up a bit. Hopefully we don't trigger the enemy to start their attack. Or start their movement towards us. We might do that though. Marshal Ney and his troops. Cavalry and stuff is way ahead of his line infantry. The 9th, the veterans, the 6th, 32nd, and the 5th Württemberg, and then the Württemberg light infantry. We want them set up before we start to attack. Yes, it seems as though the enemy is not going to advance. What's up with the cavalry all of a sudden? You will hold your position. We'll turn the cannons a bit. And that should be a pretty darn good position to fire down upon the Austrians. And then we've got Marshal Ney and his troops. They should come through the forest, and maybe we should have one unit moving in to secure the town. We got Hussar Regiment, which can move into position right here. The Marshal Ney himself, yeah, that's pretty good. Then Marshal Ney's cannon will stand next to this embankment. No, actually, that's probably a bad idea, because that will cover whatever enemy... if an enemy comes through there, it could cover the canister that I want to fire. Has this cannon set up? No. Set up and start bombarding the enemy. Bastards just standing there. Right, and then we have Marshal Ney's troops. These will have the smallest unit go in to secure the town. Let's see, can we form these guys into maybe some kind of column? And then we'll have these guys march towards Marshal Ney, and these will march directly towards Town Hall. Cannons are about to come up. These guys have opened fire. And pouring shot after shot into the thick Austrian lines. And soon this will do the same, but from the flank. Probably need to move it a bit further up. Well, we can have it right here because it's slight increase there, maybe something like there. That could be good. Looks like the Austrians might be on the move now. The St. Georgia Grenzer Infantry. 9th Regiment of Militia, Austrian Landwehr. Looks like the Austrians are actually on the move now. Get this cannon operational, and it's going to take a while before the infantry gets up here. So Marshal Ney is going to have to sit cool. Right, we're going to throw these guys in then to occupy the enemy. And the cuirassiers will move on the flank. Forward our brigades, sir. I do think we have probably hit these guys quite a bit. I can't see any damaged units though. Even though we're laying shot after shot into them. These thick formation. That one overshot. But I imagine there should be quite a few people lying around here. Have we hit their artillery? Looks like... let's see if I can actually see the artillery there. No, they still have 2 guns. I'm not entirely sure why they haven't deployed them. Given the terrain, it's sort of a... oh, let's see. We'll do like this for now. Right now, this guy is getting shot by his own cannons. Let's have them move more in like so, and then I think we'll have the general will have to come to support his troops. The cuirassiers, the heavy cavalry, could do a very nice charge over this hill into unprotected. The Austrians won't really be able to protect against it, possibly. Okay, we're coming way too close to the enemy at this point. Normally I didn't run the troops, but we're gonna have to do it this time around. And then you're gonna have to come up. Oh, what do we have here? The enemy's coming real close. Canister. And then canister down this way. It's only a squadron, but they can do a lot of damage if they get through here. Form square. What's going on here? One of my units is withdrawing. Okay, but we have to call in the cavalry. What are you doing? Hold your positions. Oh, the Austrians are oncoming. There's too many of them everywhere. Okay, fire canister onto this, and then these guys will have to come back a bit. I don't... right now, I really need my guys to... come on, cuirassiers, charge in! Buy some time for my troops to regroup. Send this cavalry off. We need the grenadiers to come back. Nice, grenadiers, form line. You fall back a bit. Form line here. The cavalry here was dispelled, so you can form into line. The Austrians seem to be going straight at it, going into bayonet charges. They do have the numbers to go ahead and do this. Cuirassiers, fall back, fall back. The cuirassiers did well. This is the strong point that we're gonna have to keep a watchful eye on. Canister forwards. Okay, we're gonna slow this down a bit. Let's see. One unit has arrived. Now I want you guys to move as quickly as you can towards this area. The line is holding right here, but needs support. These guys need to start firing. Fall back, cavalry. We're gonna let the Austrians break themselves. Oh my god, there's so many people right here. The Austrians are however, having a difficult time breaking the French line. These guys are not supporting their fellows though. Charge in, charge in. Where are we running? We're running there. Support your men. Save them from being completely overrun by the Austrians. We got a mass rout in among the Austrians. Get the cavalry back in there. Canister right in all of it. Fall back a bit. What is this? Militia. Armed town citizenry. They should be able to break them in a head-on charge. Give these bastards canister. General, get your men back in formation. This unit will fall back and form line here and protect the flank, and the general will hopefully get these guys back. The cuirassiers have touched in with the Deutsch Reserve Fusiliers. They're very tired, however, as this pronouncer said. We're pushing fire here against the Austrians that have lined up. Archduke Charles, Duke of something. Let's break these guys over here. He's mad enough to go ahead and charge in and try to aid the unit in melee combat. Keep bombarding these guys. Bombard them, bombard them. The St. Georgia infantry. Cavalry, move back. Come on, these guys. I want you back. Yes, finally. They held very strong. Which regiment is that? It's just a veteran regiment. They held right here and they held very strong against the Austrians. Okay, right now the general is needed over here. The grenadiers have suffered heavy casualties. The cuirassiers need to move back. They are exhausted, but they managed to slay a lot of enemies through there. Right. Our regiment of Marshal Ney has just about arrived. The 9th Regiment is ready to form line and march to the aid of the rest of the regiments. Open fire with the canister. The veterans are back in order and will march to attack the 17th Reserve Regiment. The cuirassiers are stuck in with the enemy general. Crazy bastard. But we'll allow him to leave. We're not gonna slay the enemy general. There's some decency we have to have, don't we? Continue to pound this one with canister to open it up for Marshal Ney and his troops. These guys ready to fire. Let's watch as the canister gets into these. I only think that like 1 or 2 men would take him down by that. Okay, let's fire canister that way now. They're very broken up. Let's get this cavalry in charge. Get them away. Okay, we'll go. Who's this then? The 6th is ready to come in. And then we got the 1st Wartenberger and the 32nd coming in. And they will move in line here. Cavalry has made contact. The enemy most likely not going to stand for that, and we're going to chase them away. Same time, these guys have moved completely around to the town. Let's have them march over there. And then these guys will prepare as much as possible. We've got another one coming in, the 5th Grenadiers. As much as possible, march to the aid of Masséna's army, which has lost a lot of men. The Grenadiers need to push up here to start aiding by shooting at this armed citizenry group. And then these guys have been broken. Right, no more canister. Switch to a round shot and fire at will. And then these guys will straighten their lines and move forwards. Okay, those were slain. Let's see if you can move over there and continue to hound the enemy that way. And let's push the hussars forward. And then we can see about getting these lines to push forward. You will move that way. Okay, we're killing our own men here. That's not very good. Move as such. The Austrians not sure of where to form the line against. And they're running around all over the place. We've got some Hungarian grenadiers in among all of it. Hussars moving forwards to meet up with the light cavalry. And they will both set up here. At the same time, we've got the veterans coming out of the town. And they will be coming into line over there. And the cuirassiers, very tired. We've got a regiment over here, the Alvinci, the 19th, number 19. Okay, let's have these guys march towards the enemy now, and these two march towards the enemy. Not entirely sure where the cannons are firing. What they're firing at, I should say. How about you fire the enemy cannons? And let's see if we can push you up to actually take part in the battle. Same with the grenadiers. And then cuirassiers will march towards those men over there. This unit is not long for this world. They're about to come into line. These guys as well. Hold there and open fire. Same over here. Got good target there. And then you will fill the line. And let's go ahead and charge these. Get the cavalry to charge. Unfortunate for this regiment, they're stuck in the middle of the charge. These guys break before we even reach them. Oh, all of it breaks. The Austrian general watches in despair as his army is broken up. Hold fire, because I do think you're gonna fire on your own. Or on your own men. Forward, charge, bayonets! Ah, it's a slaughter here as the cavalry go through the fleeing men. At the same time, we're pushing forwards the regiment in bayonet charges to send them away. Have the grenadiers charge, have these men charge as well, and have these two charge.
We have killed their general, sir.
Enemy general is wounded. This cavalry unit has had enough of the slaughter and is retreating. Most of the enemy units are given up. We have one remains, and that is the general unit. Even though they lost the commander, they keep fighting.
A glorious victory, sir.
Continue
Is soon to be
forwards.
yours.
Go and finish off that general. Forward the brigades! Forward the brigades. Let's see when the general staff gives way. And there they surrender. And we have successfully conquered Venice. Heroic victory. You can call a nation to war. Something, something. We destroy the enemy force and we lost 500 men in the process. we can liberate them as part of Regno d'Italia Venice, but we'll keep on to it. But other regions I do have plans to release and keep it as puppet states instead. And then we're gonna see about pushing that navy out. Do we have a cavalry unit that? Yes. We pushed out the navy. And that opens them up to our navy. But they do have 5 ships to our 3. I should enlist an admiral, but I do not actually have the money for it. So we'll have to attack while the opportunity is such for us. But I think, looking at the time, we'll do that for the next video. We'll start off with us attacking the Austrian navy. And then after that we'll go ahead and take Prague, and after Prague we'll try to have all army groups attack Vienna, possibly with a sidetrack there at the Croatian town of Zagreb. And you know what, let's check. The Prussians are probably, they're gonna get angrier and angrier as we go. And acts of espionage. What? When do we spy on them? Or I don't think so. But they're angry for espionage apparently. Oh, we are now able to trade with Denmark. Let's see what the Danish. Ah, they do just go ahead and accept it. Very nice. That means extra money in our treasury, which means that I make 4,620 a turn, which is very good. But I think this will be the end of this video. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll come back for the next one, where we'll have the naval battle, and then the Battle of Prague. So, I hope you enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.